pursuit for the truth behind the deadliest fire in Irish history. Survivors and relatives of the victims of the Stardust disaster gathered in Dublin as part of their campaign for answers. On the evening of Valentine's Day 1981, 48 young people were killed and more than 200 injured when a fire ripped through the Stardust nightclub in Artane. Pat Dunn lost her 21-year-old brother Brian. Such was the intensity of the blaze, her family couldn't bury his remains, just some clothing. She remembers the family receiving the news.
My mum was a great woman, lovely lady, very stoic, and she kind of just sat there. My dad just lost the head, screamed and cried, no, 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 can't be him. It was their baby, the youngest of 7. So the rest of that was kind of a blur. And we sat down and Dad just kept crying. Mum just sat there in silence, white face, and the rest of us just couldn't comprehend what had happened.
So what caused the Stardust fire? Well, an inquiry in the immediate aftermath found that the probable cause was arson. That hugely angered the survivors, which saw it as a form of victim blaming. It wasn't until 2009 that a new report found there was no evidence for arson. Then, in 2019, the Irish government ordered a new inquest to be held into the 48 deaths. But that still hasn't started. Legal arguments and an issue surrounding the juror pay has delayed the new inquest. But for Samantha Mangan, whose mother Helena was killed, it can't wait any longer.
I have 5 beautiful children and I can't be the best mum to them until I know what has happened, because this is like a brick and it's killing me. It feels like there's a chain around my neck, you know what I mean? And I just can't move forward until I find out what happened to her and why she didn't come home.
The new inquest will be the largest and longest of its kind in Irish history, possibly lasting for 4 years. It should get underway sometime in March and bring the Stardust families a step closer to the end of their decades-long search for answers. Stephen Murphy, Sky News in Dublin.